I'm so happy that Trump was elected because it forced Europe to start thinking about negotiations in Ukraine. Like now we're in shock. Like, oh my God, we're not in the table of negotiation.
But today I heard, oh, well, we weren't invited. Well, you've been there for 3 years.
I think we lost a lot of credibility as Europe, and like Ursula von der Leyen just trying to talk with Trump, and Trump ignores her. And like we've been saying that Putin is the enemy for like 4 or 5 years. We cannot have diplomacy.
Why talk to him? I mean, why? He's a war criminal.
Like Putin is trying to take over the world, is Hitler stuff, that this is some great struggle of good versus evil, and Russia's going to take over Europe, and then America's next. I think it's insane.
Now Rubio, like the Secretary of Defense of the United States, says that it was a proxy war.
Frankly, it's a proxy war between nuclear powers, the United States helping Ukraine and Russia.
It's crazy that Europeans and the United States provoked this war to happen, that people are dying in Ukraine, all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm disappointed because here members of the European Parliament were 720. The majority of them, they vote to keep funding this war. And like the people actually, there is polls that show that Europeans don't want to keep funding, but the politicians are doing the exact opposite of what the will of the people.
The European Union and the member states have supported Ukraine to the tune of 135 billion euros.
I think it's ridiculous, but I could see how it's appealing because it gives Europe a common enemy. It gives Europeans something to rally around. It's like, all right, Putin's trying to conquer us. I don't think he's trying to, but even the perception that he is actually, that's something unifying. And then that gives European politicians a reason to consolidate power and say, hey, he's threatening all of Europe, so we need to concentrate more power, more military power, more financial power, and they're pretending it's for defense.
Rearm Europe could mobilize close to 800 billion euros of defense expenditures for a safe and resilient Europe.
And I'm personally tired of it. I see right through it. And that was actually one of the most appealing things about Trump. I was like, look, all this other stuff aside, one thing is very clear. There was more peace when Trump was president. And I think that's a pretty good marker of good leadership. Are you creating more peace or not?